Jeff and Jeremy in the Morning podcast brought to you commercial free by another podcast. You've subscribed to ours, now subscribe to theirs. It's the Slow County Real Estate Podcast with Hal Swayze. When you're done with this, go listen to something that will actually enrich your life. California DRE 01111911.
Of the names that we were kicking around with Reagan, do you use the most? Is it man? Is it...
I don't even know I do it. That's what sucks.
I know you don't.
You know, now that you pointed it out, I kind of feel dumb. Because I'm like, what other people think? It's like that guy from the movie We Are the Millers. Know what I'm saying? We had a guy in Belize. I don't know if I told you this. He was a guide that was taking us out to the temples, the Mayan temples. And he must have said, you know what I'm saying? At the end of every... time he spoke, and my buddy and I were looking at each other because we've watched that movie a bunch of times together when there was nothing else on, and just started laughing.
Know what I'm saying?
This should be, know what I'm saying? Should be a drinking game. So now that I'm sitting here and I'm calling everybody man, I didn't realize, hey, have a good day, man. Mon, I guess I would fit in good in Jamaica, Mon. I just have to change my man to Mon.
Personal question for the 805 Beer text lines. Are you hearing an echo when we're talking? Because I am definitely hearing an echo when we're talking.
Oh, you are?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there's probably an explanation for that. Let's see. Is that echo gone now?
No, it's still there.
Oh, it's between both of us. I'm not hearing an echo at all.
Okay. Well, that's
so
encouraging.
I don't know where this echo would have came from. Let me see here. I'm looking at all the buttons and everything.
Jacob says no echo. Thank you, Jacob. I appreciate your work on this program. Yeah, I'm getting echo.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, your echo,
which is problematic. Let me turn this off. Okay,
is that gone now?
I figured out what it was somewhere on my.
No,
we hit something at the same time.
Yeah, maybe we did. Is it back? Is the echo back? Sorry, nobody can hear that but Jeff. And now,
yeah,
the echo should be gone.
Okay.
It should be gone now.
It is gone.
Okay.
Yes.
It was my bad. There was something on my end that I had to push. I apologize.
That's okay.
So anyways.
Jessica writes in, she says, if in California, you can say dude to a girl. It's okay, according to Jessica.
Thank you, Jessica. I wasn't calling her a dude. I said man, though.
Dude is for everything, according to California Jessica. Dude is man. Dude is woman. Dude is when someone cuts you off. Dude. Dude is happy. Dude is sad. It's just a dude. Not for everyone.
Yeah, it's like the thumbs up emoji. It works for so many different things, you know. You know, somebody says, "How you feeling today?" Thumbs up. I'm feeling good. You going to be there later? Thumbs up. It's cold outside. Thumbs up means I agree.
So if dude is for everyone, like Jessica says, then a girl can call a girl dude. Can a girl call a girl dude, or is that seen as disrespectful because she is diminishing her?
Not according to Cindy. Cindy says dude is man or woman.
I don't know. Dude.
It is. Dude.
That's a guy. That's a guy. Dude is a guy.
Hey, dude. Now, I remember Ryan. Now, she was a lesbian.
Are you talking about the intern with
our
the
old
handshake?
intern? Yeah, the very, very attractive but very firm handshake.
We remember her name now because we brought her up 15, 20 years after.
And you know, I don't know. She was in college. Maybe she was experimenting. I don't know, but I know she had girlfriends. I never saw her with a guy. She was always with girlfriends, and she introduced to these girls as her girlfriend.
She would call everybody dude.
And she would call everybody dude, and so I would call her dude, and I think that's where it started. But I don't call people dudes. I call them man.
You know why? Because that chick had one hell of a handshake.
It's like you go to Jamaica, everybody's like, hey, Mom. They do that to everybody. It's just like one of their things. All right, phone's up. Hi, you're on there with Jeff and Jeremy. Go ahead.
Hi, this is Don calling.
Hi, Don.
Hey, Don.
I heard what you were saying about, people calling one another dudes. I think it's probably a figure of speech, wouldn't you think?
Understandably.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, Don.
But Don, he called her man. He said, all right, man, talk to you later.
Oh.
What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think
It
that
blows your mind, doesn't it?
That yeah from Don it means the jury's still out. Okay.
We'll get back to us, Donald. We appreciate it. Let's see. Mike writes in from Santa Maria. And he goes, like, bitch. Guys and girls can be bitches. Like, look at Rich the bitch. Like, there you go. Thank you very much. Perfect example there. Weigh in 805-543-3693 on the 805 Beer text lines. All right, Zeppelin and Philly.
Jessica wrote in and she said, dude, you can call anybody dude as long as you're from California or you're in California. Everybody's a dude. Dude. Everybody is a dude. Girl,
I agree
boy,
and disagree.
dog,
I disagree. You can
cat.
only do it in California. You can do it anywhere. Maybe it is a West Coast thing, though. Maybe if I went to the Midwest or the East Coast.
Oh,
and
yeah,
started
they'd
calling
make
people
fun of
dudes,
you.
They'd be like, hey, go back to California, you surfer.
Maybe Florida
Like,
would fly.
I'm not
you
a
know.
surfer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Think about it. Yeah, I'm the furthest thing from a surfer. I'm scared of sharks.
Right.
And I'm never getting in the water.
But
they would probably think I'm a surfer if I pulled that
I mean,
out
just
in
think of it.
Ohio.
If you went to like Massachusetts or Connecticut or Maine, and you're like, hey, dude, they would look at you sideways. They'd be like, "What are you talking about, dude? Where are you from? What is your deal?"
Okay. So what about Captain? Hey, Captain.
Captain might fly in Maine. A lot of people, skipper into those
So
boats.
you really, if you're gonna use these
Lobster
I don't even know
boats.
what-
Hey, Captain.
Yeah.
That guy just called me
You kinda have to
Captain.
know where you're at. Yeah. If
You
you're
like to
in
call
Nor-
you like to call people chief
Yeah,
as well.
I used to. I really cut
Is
back
that
on the
is that
chief,
not
but yeah, I
culturally
did like chief a
appropriate?
lot. What's up,
Raleigh writes in and he says, if you use the thumbs up in Australia, it's the equivalent to the middle finger.
It is? Oh, so if I go like this, like
Donald Trump would not survive in Australia.
oh, he's kind of a thigh thumb though.
Well, he's a very short thumb. Like the thumb is very short when he sticks it up. It's not like way up in the air, but it's just kind of that short one. That's interesting to know. I'm glad. I don't know if I'll ever go to Australia in my life. I'm not a huge desire. There is a little bit of interest there, though, to vacation in Australia. I don't like the time change difference. The time change difference, like I've had friends that have gone to Australia, and I'm like, I can't hang with that. Like you talk like the worst level of jet lag, right? You're like a whole day ahead when you get there. That doesn't sound like fun. No, thank you. Like you lost a day on your vacation. Like I don't even like going to the East Coast for vacation because I feel like, oh man, you lose a day when you travel. Coming back over here, if you're East Coast to West Coast, that's awesome. You start your day.
Yeah, I've done the Europe thing, and that's really long. I mean, it's 11 hours.
Yeah.
And it is losing a day.
You lose a day.
I will never go to Australia. Never.
Yeah.
Not unless they create something that I can get there within 8 hours. That's my new thing. 8 hours is my window.
Teleporting.
Hi, thanks for hanging on. Go ahead. You're on with Jeff and Jeremy.
Good morning. How are you?
We're doing great.
Doing great.
All right. Well, the name dude, you can use that. Well, people say man all the time. Well, you're a woman. Well, man. Well, you know.
Oh, yeah. Very true.
Even your commercial for Live and Thrive in 2025, some car commercial. They even say dude in that. Imagine that.
Oh,
But that's Suzanne, and she's from California, and she says dude all the time.
Right. And there's actually a song out there called "Don't Call Me Dude" by Scatterbrain. Yep. You should play that on the air. It's a great.
We don't have any Centerbrain.
we'll find it. We'll look for it.
Have a great day.
We'll look for it. Yeah. There's something wrong with your Bluetooth, by the way.
Or something.
Hi, you're on with Jeff and Jeremy. Go ahead.
Hello?
Oh!
Yeah.
Hello?
Are you there?
Hello. Hola.
Yes.
What's up?
What's that dude's problem?
Well,
The
it's not-
last
it's
guy?
Technology.
Yeah, the guy that's saying don't call me dude.
Oh, I don't know. He had a phone problem. But he thinks it's fine because Suzanne calls everybody dude. when she's talking
That
to
dude needs
her dudes up at Paso Ford.
My dudes at Paso Ford. Yeah, my dudes.
I don't know what that means. See, that's the problem. If you use it for everything,
They're
you
also
it
her
loses
bros.
all
Also
meaning.
her bros, by the way. My bros. I've
Yeah.
heard her say my bros too.
Okay, listen.
bros.
If you're talking, if everybody is dude or everything is dude, then dude is nothing. It's just
Yeah.
there's no significance. It's lost all.
I'm going to defend Suzanne here because
like the word
I
awesome.
say, man.
The word
I
awesome
understand
is
that, but
overused.
Sometimes people it's in their vernacular. They just use it. It's just one of their things. We would call it in this radio business a crutch, something that you always say you rely on. And so it's kind of like you always kind of lean on it. And that's just how she talks.
So the other day we went to Starbucks.
Is there any way we can get her into the studio when she
No,
gets to
she's-
work
she-
and
no,
just have a
she-
conversation?
she's not here.
And we'll start a drinking game on how many times she says dude.
So
you guys just start taking shots and she doesn't know why.
Jeff, are you drinking? No.
every time she says dude, we say awesome and then slam one. The other day we went to Starbucks and I didn't know this, but I guess Starbucks mics are always on, so when you're done ordering, they can hear what you say. This is what my wife says. And so I order. I'm driving, so I order the coffee and the cakes for the kids and all that stuff. And the lady on the other end, she says, "All right, that'll be $22.20. Awesome." And I said, "What?" I turned to my wife. I said, "What's awesome about that?" And she's like, "Shh, be quiet. They can hear you." But the word awesome is overused, right? People use awesome for everything.
Absolutely.
Like,
And
awesome
especially-
is turned into okay, and that is not okay with me because awesome's supposed to be like El Capitan, not okay, not a pebble on the beach. Okay, all right.
Yeah, awesome is literally something that is awe-inspiring.
Yes,
like
thank
you
you.
are overcome by it.
Thank you.
Like your first time standing next to a skyscraper kind of thing.
Right, exactly. You're like, wow, I had no idea it was this big. That's awesome.
Exactly.
Not like, hey, I just got
Brian
a lemon
showed
loaf.
up with
That's awesome.
Brian showed up with an awesome amount of weed, dude.
Right. Trunk full of weed. is
Awesome
awesome.
amount.
Yeah. 20
Well,
seconds,
you know
not
what?
so awesome.
Next time this happens and somebody says one of these trigger words, Jeff, you got to come back and just use it back at them. Say, that's awesome.
Oh, I do, and they never pick up on it. They're like, all right. It just becomes a.
You're not making it apparent enough.
Remember how when we started here 15 minutes ago, and we had a technical difficulty, and I was hearing things. It just becomes an echo chamber of awesome, 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 dude, awesome, awesome, dude.
Well,
Bro.
and to help me break my man thing, I want you to point it out every time.
Okay,
Every time I do it.
I will.
All right?
I will.
All right, see you, Brian.
Especially with the females. I mean, I just.
All right.
Jeff and Jeremy in the
bizarre.
morning on 93.3 KZOZ.
Whataburger, apparently. Is it Whataburger? What's the name of this movie?
Good burger.
Good Burger. That Gross Plumber sent in on the 805 beer text lines. He says he thinks that made Dude very popular.
Lon boy Kevin.
We got Kev on the phone. What's up, bud?
So you're calling everybody dude and all that stuff. You can just be like my boys and call everybody bruh. Hey, bruh.
No, I can't do that one. That one bothers me.
When you tell them to do something, I'm like, bruh. I'm like, I'm not your bruh. I'm your dad.
Yeah.
Your mom's not your bruh.
This is a conversation that many parents are having right now. Bruh is their way of saying no. I'd rather not. And
I said, that's not Sigma.
okay, my kids say Sigma all the time. What does Sigma mean?
It's like awesome. It's like great. Oh, so Sigma. I'm like, you guys sound so stupid.
You know what?
This brain rot generation is terrible.
It is, and that's the term that they use for it. It's brain rot because it's just bleh. They just blow out words. Funny, two things on the brain rot front. First of all, my daughter's teacher did something brilliant yesterday, and she was like, they had to break up into teams for things, and she's like, hey, before they broke up for teams for things, she's like, I want to issue you guys a challenge. I want as many brain rot terms as you can possibly give me. So that everybody started shouting stuff up, and she was writing them up on the board. She's like, all right, we're going to break up into teams, and nobody can name their team anything that's on that board.
That's awesome. That's great. That's a good idea.
And she let him finish, all those things. And then also, I strongly encourage this, Kevin, is you adapt to what they're using, and you use those words back, but you use them in the improper context, the same way that Jeremy calls Reagan a man. And
that is not improper. It's a social term. What's up, man?
And they will get. And then all of a sudden you'll be cringe, and the word will be rendered useless, and they'll never use it again.
That's what my wife and I do.
Yeah,
we do it all the time.
Like totally.
We'll come up with our own, and they're like, "That's so stupid. What are you talking about? That's not okay."
And like
instead of a Rizzler, they're a Sizzler because it's Sigma and Riz at the same time. Yes, they get all mad at us.
I've done the same thing with Rizzler, except for I've said Twizzler. I said, "What's this Twizzler guy that you guys are watching on YouTube?" And they're like, "This not Twizzler, it's Rizzler." They get mad, and then they don't want to watch him anymore. It's perfect.
Yep. So I think with Jeremy saying man, I think he means a collective man. Like we are man. We're not like we're human,
it's a terrible bad habit I have.
People take offense to that.
But
it's whatever.
But people say, they walk into a situation in their room, and they're like, "Hey, what's up, man?" They'll say it doesn't have to be to a man; it could be a woman. But
it's not a sexual, like a gender thing. It's the collective man. I get it.
What would be the transgender term so I could be more PC and whatever? Instead of saying man, would I say, "What's up, it?"
Person. All right, person. Thanks a lot. See you person.
I don't know. I don't really want to get involved in that topic. I'll get myself in trouble.
That's okay.
All right. Well, you can stop it
gnarly, man. The political thing and bow out.
Yeah. All right. Well, remember, just keep it up with your kids. You'll get them to start using words instead of brain rot words soon. You guys
hopefully
are vigilant in your quest.
All right.
Jeff and Jeremy in the morning on 93.3 KZOZ.
Phil Collins, 74 years old today. Quite a career with Genesis, obviously going out on his own. And, here we go. This is what I was looking for.
You hear, I don't care anymore. I don't care no more.
Are you kidding me? Okay, I'm sitting there watching you like just revel in the glory of this. As if
these are all my favorite songs.
As if it's Mick Jagger's birthday. This is literally anybody's uncle who sings songs. And you're treating him,
drums
and you're
well
treating him like
time?
he's Elvis Presley, okay? Because he turned 74. All right, you're celebrating. You're celebrating Phil Collins as if it's like
drummer.
He's the best rock star of all time.
He's one of the best of all time.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. He is one of the best of all
in
time.
your mind.
And no, you can just go look it up. Go ahead and look it up.
Go look it up. Where am I looking up?
Top performers,
best rock star of all time. Phil Collins, right there in the top 5. No, I don't think so. Best rock star of all time. Just look it up. Look it up. That's Jeremy's answer to everything that he can't describe the over celebration for. Just look it up. Look it up.
I'm just saying you don't have to take my word for it.
I'm not going to. You are not like the You're not like the Kurt Olsen of rock and roll, okay? I mean, like...
I'm far from the Kurt Olsen of rock and roll.
But you're treating this Phil Collins turning 74 as if it's not even a landmark birthday. It's just 74.
I'm just saying he's 74 years of age. He sold over 150 million records as a solo artist. That's just as a solo artist. Give me somebody else who sold over 150 million records.
I don't care.
Go ahead. Name one person.
Michael Jackson.
Thank you very much. Michael Jackson probably did, yes. Okay, so there, you got one. Congratulations. Give me two.
Adele. I don't know. I mean, like, there's a lot of solo artists that I hold in higher regard.
I wasn't coming on here to
Phil
defend
Collins.
the guy. He's a great singer. He's an artist that we play. And so there you go.
There's a lot of artists that we play. They have birthdays. You don't do a 5-minute tribute to them.
I don't know if I did a 5-minute tribute. I played a song and
play a
played
deep track.
30-second montage of his drumming.
Oh God.
I can feel it coming in the air at night. I mean, those drums are probably some of the most.
Yes, he did one iconic
famous
song. One iconic song.
Well, I hate to tell you, he sold 150 million records as a solo artist.
So what? Like, is that even relevant anymore? It's not even something you could track anymore because nobody sells records anymore. So, like, what's the big deal?
805 beer text lines. Can you smell what the government is working? Yo, Jeff, you need to chill out, bro.
What the government is cooking.
Jacob Seeley, bro, chill out, man. Apparently, there's multiple accidents on the 101 North in Pismo. Why don't you worry about that instead of?
I would like to worry about that, but we got a 5-minute tribute to somebody's 74th birthday.
What's going on in Pismo? All right, I don't know about multiple accidents. I'm seeing one accident with one vehicle facing the wrong way. That has got things slowed down, and that is right around Price Canyon Road, northbound 101. It has traffic backed up almost to Oak Park. Not right there. So
I wonder.
We've seen worse. We've seen worse.
Kyle, the complainer, says he thinks that Kurt will be celebrating with you at lunchtime today. I guess you'll
I'll be tuning in if Kurt's going to. Yeah, I don't always catch Kurt's show, but today I will make sure and pay attention.
Can you smell what the government is cooking? Says he also likes Phil Collins. God.
Well, yeah, everybody likes Phil Collins. The only reason you don't like Phil Collins, I think, is because I.
No, it's just overrated.
And somewhere along the way, a long time ago, you decided to start treating me more like your brother than your friend, and you decided to hate everything I like.
Listen.
Yes, be honest.
In the Air Tonight is an iconic song. When it's on, I don't turn the radio station. But like Susudio and stuff like that,
it's a great song. They're fun. They're fun songs.
I Can't Dance.
Immerse yourself. I Can't Dance is a great.
Yeah, see,
that's
this
a
is
great song.
No. I have very little respect for.
Instead, you listen to bands called the Japan Droids and tout them.
I have
as
very
like the greatest
little.
things that
I have
sliced
no.
bread.
I don't. I understand the Japan Droids' place in music hierarchy. I don't think you understand Phil Collins' place in music hierarchy. You're treating him as if he's Elton John.
Classy John on the 805 beer text lines writes in and he says the difference between Phil Collins and Mick Jagger is Phil can sing.
Don't boy, Kevin.
Oh, I got a little excited. Hit both buttons at the same time. I agree, 110%. Nice to hear from you, by the way.
Okay, Stones or Phil Collins, or Stones or Genesis? Come on.
Jeff and Jeremy in the morning. Don't miss a moment. Subscribe to the podcast on Google, Apple, YouTube by clicking on Jeff and Jeremy at KZOZ.com.
Brought you commercial free by another podcast. You've subscribed to ours, now subscribe to theirs. It's the Slow County Real Estate Podcast with Hal Swayze. When you're done with this, go listen to something that will actually enrich your life. California DRE 01111 911.